Hey guys, we got a real treat here between TDK and Poek and ORAS OU. Poek started off the tour with a less than ideal start. Oh, sorry, my brightness. Don't mind me that. But a less than ideal start in ORAS in SMOU. But he transitioned to ORAS OU last week and he beat a very respectable opponent in X-Ray. So definitely looks like he's back at in his home tier and he's going to do well. He's poised to maybe win some more games. Poek's a good player though, so I wouldn't expect anything else than that. And TDK and ORAS, not much else to say. I mean, he's a household name, strong player, doing some really intriguing teams. This one actually looks pretty interesting itself. Don't see Jirachi all too often, but it could be interesting here against Mega Alakazam. Perhaps it could be Healing Wish or something like Bisharp, so you weaken the Keldeo and then you win with it later, although there's also Gliscor to worry about. So that game plan, not necessarily the only thing that should focus on. But anyway, looking at the teams, TDK with his trusty Mega Slowbro, of course. Garchomp more likely than not rocks. Fable Combine. Could it be a Scarfrachi or maybe some weird utility set? Latios is probably Specs Defog. Bisharp more likely than not to be a Swords Dance. Looking at Poke's team, Mega Alakazam right off the bat looks pretty threatening. Shadow Ball for Jirachi, Psychic for Fable, Shadow Ball for Slowbro, Focus Blast, Bisharp, etc. Mega Alakazam, probably Specs on Keldeo, Assault Vest Tornchi, probably especially defensive Swords Dance, Gliscor. Rocks are on one of the Pharaoh and Trans. Spikes are definitely in the Pharaoh. Trans could be a number of things. Anyway, we're going to see. It's just going to be Spikes. So it's probably Rocks Tran, which is fine. Looking at Poke's team, I like it quite a bit. I feel like it might struggle with some things like Rotom W paired with the wrong thing. But I feel like that's more than manageable with some smart pivoting. I actually just really like these kind of Alakazam Spikes builds, though. It's pretty cool. So definitely want to see how it plays out here. And TDK's team's nice as well. Just, some trusted Pokemon and some cool elements added onto it like Bisharp and Jirachi. So yeah, anyway, we're going to see Stealth Rock from Garchomp turn 1 and Spikes and Pharaoh turn 1 as well. And then a Fire Blast doing a bit over half, followed by a Leech Seed. So I imagine that one, if not both of them, will switch out here. The Pharaoh is up to 65% after the Leech and leftovers. So despite the Fire Blast being 4 times super effective, it didn't really do enough to really strike too much fear into Poek's side, I'd say. But anyway, both switch here. We can see the Slowbro coming in on the Gliscor, so probably an advantage for TDK, especially if it's Ice Beam, but also just Combine Mega, Scald doing plenty. So I imagine that Poek doesn't like to pursue this unless he's wants to Toxic this, but even then you risk a number of things. So I think that if you Poek here, you probably switch back out. A number of things could come out here. Probably Pharaoh though. I was gonna say Pharaoh or Zamzine most likely. Pharaoh's going to come on in, and there's not going to be a burn, so I imagine unless the Slowbro is Fire Blast or Flamethrower, which not out of the question. I mean, we've even seen Focus Blast on Slowbro from TDK himself, so that is some cool stuff, needless to say. But the Pharaoh Thorn being out here likely means, and he's going to miss a Fire. That's just unfortunate for the TDK side, as a Leech Seed unfortunately lets the Pharaoh Thorn recover even more. I imagine that Heatran or Keldeo could come out for the Poke side here, or perhaps even Alakazam. So I think that we're probably going to see a switch for TDK. Garchomp seems, there we go. Garchomp's going to come out here on a Heatran. Okay, nice play there. So that's going to deter Poke from going for rocks. I imagine we could see something like Dragon Tail here as well, as the Tornadus or the Gliscor seems more likely than not to be coming on in. Although the Fairy Thorn wouldn't be a horrible switch either, but seeing as it's at 74%, Earthquake into Fire Blast could definitely take it out. So I'm not sure if that's necessarily the best line of play here. Wow. Fucking choking over my own words. I apologize for that. But looking at this position, TDK has made some nice plays so far, but the Fire Blast miss was an unfortunate setback. And Poek definitely is in a fine position. Are we going to see that Dragon Tail here? Earthquake, just trying to keep him honest. That's respectable play. I can't imagine that TDK does much else besides clicking Dragon Tail or going to Slowbro here. Actually, not all Garchomp carry Dragon Tail now that I think of it. A lot more have been carrying Toxic. And Rock Slide, I know, is a niche option as well for Zard Y and Talonflame. Zard Y could be annoying to this team. Talonflame, not so much. But yeah, this could be Toxic instead of Dragon Tail as well, honestly. So let's wait and see. I'm on Discord. Check on my fucking phone. This is covering my screen. All right. So Poke taking his time here, which is fine. I know TDK is a bit more of a methodical player. Usually saves his time for later. Oh, nice Dragon Tail there. So it's gonna do a lot to the Tornadus. I'm just gonna pause getting a PM on here too. just asked me if they thought it was weird that both Tholen and Ojama brought Mamoswine in the Black White game before. It kind of is, to be honest, but Mamoswine's a nice metagame pick, especially against more offensive players, and I think it's a good read by both of them. But anyway, getting back to the ORAS game, sorry about that. So, Thorn takes 25 plus 31. That's a bit over half, but then it's going to regenerate it off. But then it's going to take Rocks next time it comes in. So, it'll be a bit above half, I think, maybe below half. It's at 45 now, so it'll be a bit above half after Rocks damage, I believe. So that makes switching in a bit of a burden, and that also makes Latios just clicking. Well, actually, no, the Ferrothorn didn't die. I forgot. Yes, and the Latios isn't as threatening as you'd think here. And Scald is not going to burn, thankfully, but that is Specs damage, I like to think. Yeah. That's Specs damage from the Keldeo, which should not be surprising whatsoever. Double out to Slowbro is a nice play here. The Ferrothorn comes on in. Now, the issue is the Ferrothorn is actually, wow, this Slowbro is a very nice matchup, especially if it's that Thunderwave in the back. It could actually be really annoying to the Alakazam win as well. Scald plus Fire Blast just looks nice against this team, to be honest. Actually a pretty big fan of this pick, honestly. Yeah, no, that's cool. Now that I think about it a bit more, especially with the Torn being chipped, because it can't really switch in. Anyway, I imagine that TDK is going to click one of Scald or Fire Blast here. Sorry, it's 2 p.m., but I'm still freaking tired. I'm in like sleep mode. That's Sundays for you. Anyway, Zam is going to come in here, Speak of the Devil. Scald is going to do a nice 42%, and it's going to burn, deterring the Mega Evolution. You got to wonder if it's Recover. I know most of them in ORAS neglect Recover in favor of HP Ice or Calm Mind, but I think that Recover in ORAS isn't a bad option, considering that you do see a lot of things you can recover on. Although it does prefer having the 4 attacks with Gliscor being so common, Calm Mind or HP Ice enabling it to potentially break through later on in games. But yeah, Shadow Ball, I'm going to do 49. Wow, this is a heavily specially defense invested. And that Skull's going to do 47. So, anyway, this is a hard play for TDK. I imagine Poek is going to click Psychic, but you don't want to risk your Slowbro's life. In fact, it's either going to click Psychic or Recover. I'm almost definitely sure. Oh, and he switches. Okay, I take that back. And we're just going to see the Garchomp. Yeah, that was kind of the least necessary thing, but that was also a nice play there by TDK. Wow. And a Dragon Tail. Well, TDK is just on top of things right now. Oh my, oh my. Hurricane's going to do 34 only. And Dragon Tail, this Tornadus is continuously taking damage. He turns out here. Are we going to see an Earthquake? I would kind of call it an Earthquake here, but honestly, going Slowbro would be a fine play as well if you're predicting Gliscor, kind of mid-round. But honestly, I think Earthquake's fine. TDK playing this very well on a turn-by-turn basis thus far. I don't think he's compromised anything he needs necessarily in the long term. But if he could get an Earthquake off on this trend, it's obviously going to die, and that would set things up quite a bit for the Jirachi and potentially even the Bisharp if the Keldeo takes a bit of damage. So the Gliscor is now down at 56%, and that's before it even takes Rocks damage. So yeah. Poek's on the 32nd, which is definitely important to keep in mind, as he might be a bit limited in his plays. We're going to see Gliscor here on... Yeah, Earthquake, that's fine. I don't think you can blame TDK for that. I imagine we just see a Roost here. Slowbro, yep. This Slowbro is doing work, too. I mean, like, look. I imagine he just fires off a Scald here. It's safe. Alakazam dies to it. Hell, freaking Scald. Yeah, it's going to do 63. Oh, boy, so this is a faster Gliscor as well. +2 Earthquake could do a number. Don't get me wrong. Especially if it's special defense invested, but that number isn't going to be much above half. I don't think if it's even going to be half, actually. Slowbro looking nice here. Although we could very well see a Latios. Yeah, it's going to do 48 on a slack off. Okay, though. So that was a good play from Poek. That worked out nicely. Is this Zamog's team from Poek, actually? Oh, no, this is Zamog's team with Keldeo over Manaphy. The team he used in both Smogon Tour finals and semifinals, pardon me. Now we're going to see a Mega on an Ice Beam. I don't know what to think about that, because now this is really weakened. Now he loses the utility of Slowbro, and he has to resort to the Latios as the check. I personally would have went to Latios, but I think he was scared of the facade, which is a fair thing to be scared of. Poek could have been conditioning that switch with the Earthquake spam. But anyway, Latios is going to come in here on a Scald, and if it needs a burn, okay, no, so still have another Scald, but it dies to Hydro Pump, and it might be a roll from Sacred Sword even. Yeah, so now the Keldeo is quite a menace, I would say. Although something that could potentially be beneficial towards it is it would take knockoff damage from Bisharp, as then it would lose its spec, so I couldn't kill Latios next time, no matter what. And also Clefable could potentially check it. Anyway, Alakazam's gonna be fine. Oh my god, he tricked! Wow, what a play from Poek! Oh my goodness, nicely done. And that is, oof, that is gut wrenching there. So he's going to Shadow Ball and not Mega. Not Megging was always right, but anyway, Shadow Ball means he definitely doesn't have any sort of recover. It's 4 attacks or Combine 3, which is the standard for ORAS, as I alluded to. I imagine we see a U-turn here. Actually, this could. Oh! I think I understand. This could be Healing Wish to the Slowbro. Also, that Thunder Wave is big, as now Clefable can beat this. Pick of the Devil. Yeah, you're gonna go to Clefable here. It's only play. Letting rocks up sucks though. Clef should win this game. Yeah, I think Clef wins. What's stopping this? Okay, so he goes Ferrothorn and Latios. Not sure what to think of that. Oh, Defog. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Knock. So it's Knock, Spikes, Leech. So, okay. That means Slowbro can follow up. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That means he recovers the Slowbro. Yeah, that's a good play. Just thinking. I think that was all right. I don't think you want to pursue the Clef sequence quite yet, honestly, if you're TDK. Yeah, now that's Black off. Now, how do you even deal with the Slowbro? Like shit, man. Oh. You're just going to slack again, and hopefully not get confused. Nope, no confusion. It's only just 37 as well. Oh shit, the thing's been over Ferrothorn. I'm sorry. Oh, 41 confused, and it hits itself. That fucking sucks. I imagine we just go to Jirachi or Bisharp here. Probably Jirachi. Oh, he's going to stay in U-turn. Okay, this is really dangerous. Really dangerous. Slack off. Good. Okay. Do you scout for XP Grass here? Bisharp seems pretty expandable here. And if he locks in the water move, then at least resets confusion. He's going to Scald, though. Doing 30, no burn, confusion, slack off. Great turn there for TDK, then. Yeah, now I imagine TDK just Scalds on his own. No burn for Poek once more. And TDK on the other side is also not going to burn. Burn finally for Poek. And, wait. That puts TDK in range. Hold the wait, why would you go to Clefable? Okay, it's specially defensive. Just kidding. Still a bit risky, but it works. Okay, that did a lot. Jesus, I take it back. I think he should have thrown out one of the steel types, honestly. And he gets to... Oh my gosh. Now that fucking sucks for TDK, but I mean, I can't say I approve of how he played this sequence. I think he got kind of sloppy. And that's probably going to cost him the game, unfortunately. This game pretty much sucked, though, honestly. This is kind of underwhelming. Alright, so we got a new chance of life. We're going to see a Scarf T-Wave Healing Wish Jirachi. It's cool. He needs to like kind of avoid a burn here. Needs to avoid like 2 more burns. Slack. Okay, now you scald again. And if this doesn't burn, then he has a chance, I think. I mean, I think no burn. Okay. So now he has to get this turn right. I mean, actually, I think he just recovered here. You should live Mega Shadow Ball if the old one did like fucking 40. This is a special defense. And I think there's a Genty Focus Blast. So yeah, if I'm TDK, I think I slack off. Because non-Mega plus Focus Blast into Bisharp would really suck. Yeah, I just slack. Because non-Mega Shadow Ball does under half. And Mega Shadow Ball does over half, sure, but then it dies to burn, whereas you're still alive, and over half because you slacked off. So I think TDK's play is 100% to slack off here. A special defense drop though, that would fucking kill TDK. That could be the lose condition here. So let's see here. TDK is now taking his time, went from 300 to 240. If I'm Poek, I click Shadow Ball, but let's see. I think this is really between Slackoff and Bisharp, and I think Slackoff is just better. But there's no way TDK attacks this turn. Actually, Calm Mind being the 4th move could be annoying. That's actually something I neglected to consider. That could change things up a bit, but I still think you recover if you're TDK. And you could 50-50 the system a bit. And I mean, it's a way to 50-50 too, because they could miss Focus Blast on Bisharp. TDK still taking his time. This is pretty much one of the defining turns of the game. The deciding. Well, might as well be defining too, honestly. Gonna go to Bisharp on a Shadow Ball. Okay. So I imagine now that Poek switches on a sucker. I think Poek's gonna switch to Heatran on a sucker punch. Neither play was poor. I personally would have stayed in and select off Slowbro, but I think he actually gets better with this basically. So yeah. He's gonna sucker on the stay-in. Oh my, wow. Okay, so that's huge. TDK gets that turn right, and I mean I always sucker there just because your position overall. But yeah, no, that was good. Give me life for Bisharp. Interesting. I usually expect Red Plate or Lum. But yeah, no, that's good. Can these fuckers stop PMing me 1 second? Sorry, I'm back. Okay. Anyway. Looks like TDK is probably gonna win, but I mean there's still bullshit with this. I mean if it's superpower or if it gets confusion, then it can win. Sucker's gonna do 75 U-turn. Yeah, actually Heat Wave would have killed from here too. Never mind. But he went for U-turn, interestingly enough. Pharaoh actually is kind of annoying in a sense, but if you knock it, then it's in Fire Blast range. Wait. I don't know about that. I don't know about Sword Jason there. I think that was poor. I think you just fought it at the Tran now, and you don't really get that much out of this Bisharp. And then you allow Leech on the Slowbro, and then Torn wins. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, he's gonna what? It must be Toxic Tran. That's the only explanation. It has to be Toxic Tran, and he thinks that's better than Leech. I'm not sure how I feel about this. He also has to hit Toxic the first time through Paralysis. Did Life Web not kill? It said 10%. Fuck, I don't know. This is complicated, man. Oh, man. Well, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, the play is called for TDK, definitely. Gonna do 49. Wisp is gonna miss, and it looks like TDK is very favored now. Wow, okay, he's gonna 2KO the Tran. Yup. And now the Tornadus is gonna need some quick confusion. It's probably gonna be a slack off here, but then he's gonna be attacking with Ice Beam or Scald right after that. I don't think Ice Beam kills, but Scald 2 kills. Maybe I don't know. I think Ice Beam might be better because freeze chance. Assuming Scald and the Brand doesn't kill. No confusion. I'm gonna need to slack off one more time. Actually, it seems like. Scald is gonna do 28. Yep. Here comes confusion. Oh no! Oh fuck! Oh man! And Poek is gonna come away with this game, and I'm sorry, but that is so blatantly undeserved. That is fucking stupid. I mean, Clefable should have won, and Slowbro had a decent chance of winning. I don't know. But anyway, this was a really tense game. I don't think Poek played poorly. Don't get me wrong, but that's unfortunate for the Wolfpack and TDK. My hats off to them. That was a well played game from TDK. Yeah, but no, real nail biter here. I'm glad I got to catch it for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Later.